appetite. Peter Jennings.
Good evening. The Bush administration is coming to the aid of the economy, the Soviet economy. The White House has announced an immediate plan to help the Soviets get through the winter. $165 million in emergency food aid, another $1.25 billion in loan guarantees so the Soviets can buy food. We begin at the White House with ABC's Britt Hume.
The administration said the loans would be used to buy American grain for the hard winter just ahead. The main goal is to keep Soviet livestock from starving.
I think it is the difference between them continuing to be able to maintain those herds or having to slaughter them.
Madigan said that with Moscow nearly bankrupt, the administration had insisted that each of the Soviet republics also sign for this money. Other industrial nations are expected to extend similar aid. Still, even emergency food assistance is politically controversial, with the U.S. economy stalled.
Americans are generous, but we cannot expect American taxpayers to send billions of dollars in development assistance to the Soviet Union when our bridges are crumbling, our schools are underfunded, our unemployment benefits are running out.
The administration, sensitive to such criticism, could not emphasize enough today that the loan guarantees and other food aid are not just to benefit the Soviets.
In the United States, these guarantees will help our farm economy at a time when the general economy is very slow.
This is not a foreign program that we're talking about here. This is a domestic program that has as its intent moving U.S. grain out of the U.S. market for the benefit of American farmers.
It is testament to the changed political atmosphere here that an administration once criticized for being too slow to assist the changing Soviet Union now finds itself on the defensive for trying to avert famine there. Once again, a faltering U.S. economy is proving to be the squeaky wheel of political issues. It gets all the attention. Britt Hume, ABC News, the White House.
Well, the aid that Mr. Bush proposed today is a short-term measure. In Moscow, Soviet and Western finance ministers are trying to reach agreement on a much more comprehensive economic aid package. And the Soviet government is trying its best to convince those ministers it is serious about the business of reform. Serious enough to bring back a man admired and trusted in the West, the former Foreign Minister Eduard Shevardnadze. In Moscow, ABC's John Donovan.
Eduard Shevardnadze was barely out of his own front door before he was talking about the dangers that brought him back into government. Because of the economic pressures, he said, and the political pressures, there is a very real threat of another coup. Mikhail Gorbachev, personally welcoming Shevardnadze back, needs his skills as a negotiator to talk former Soviet republics into staying together. Only today, Gorbachev told the Supreme Soviet, "We await catastrophe if we do not create a union government." Shevardnadze, who himself comes from the Georgian Republic, agreed tonight in a television interview. Shevardnadze is still respected as a reformer.
I hope that Shevardnadze will take it and go on with this reformist policy, and the Central Foreign Ministry needs to be reformed.
In the West, Shevardnadze has a reputation for trustworthiness and flexibility, which may help in convincing richer nations to provide more economic aid. Today, for example, Gorbachev was trying to reassure financial officials from the U.S., Europe, and Japan that if they delay payments on the Soviet debt, the republics will eventually join the central government in paying it back. Meanwhile, a single shopping day at a single supermarket in the city of Sverdlovsk showed how fast the economy is deteriorating. The problem was crowd control, only one policeman assigned to the lines outside. Lines that have been getting longer because people fear there will not be enough food.